pitches. Now here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. Two and 0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Willie Castro will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Taylor. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And boy, this almost got him out of the inning, but you'll see that he just couldn't quite get there as he went into the tuck and roll afterward, and this winds up a 2-out double. Standing in now, Niko Goodrum, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Down and away, ball one. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And again a throw. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. And yet another throw over. Runner back safely. Goodrum is off of first with 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Throw over over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. And they can't run it down. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dominguez is there. 2 gone. Next it'll be Andrew Benintendi. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Now the 2-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Witt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading up for Kansas City, the center.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Taylor on at first, nobody out. And he struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Grossman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up, Nicky Lopez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hard hit towards center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with Scott Barlow. Please. A right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Scott.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 8.
At the plate now is Robbie Grossman. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. Flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Grossman stands at first with 1 out. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Full count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. Next to hit, Willie Castro. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Popped him up. Lopez in foul ground, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Grossman is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting.
Now to bat, Andrew Benintendi. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Striding in is Nico Goodrum. In lifetime against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
The shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
That's why you love the game of baseball
now
right there. Super hustle by the base runner, but let's focus on the backhand play right there. And the exchange to get to first. I know he beat it out, but man, he made that guy work for his knock.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate, Akil Baddoo. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays returned right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate now, Jason Dominguez. Right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adalberto Mondesi, and they could use a spark from him here. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here he comes again, 1-2. On a line to shortstop. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next is Edward Olivares. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this Kyle Zimmer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Harold Castro, towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Tigers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses, ball 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. This one's flared out toward left. Benintendi coming up, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Fouled off. Schoop leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here's the 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he Whit Merrifield next to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Nicky Lopez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Salvador Perez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Castro onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So here is Carlos Santana. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And that one yanked just foul. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and then Greg Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Keibert Ruiz will ding into the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next up is Willie Castro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes.
Castro.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And there's ball 1.
1-0.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Two and 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Benintendi. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting, left fielder, Akil.
Into the box, Akil Baddoo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In the air down the line in left. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to make the catch, and Andrew Benintendi will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And there's ball two now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Hit in the air down the right field line. Grossman is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
and the pitch. Michael Taylor is at the plate as he watches ball one. Rocket to third. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Up next to the Royals,
Brian Garcia answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now pitching for
the batter will be Edward Olivares, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
6-3, the final score today. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Boyd takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Brad Keller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They when I'm done. You know I'm ignorant, I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked for my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell us amen.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Garrett Hill is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting
First pitch on the way.
The second baseman,
Nick Madrigal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man 16. Coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Goodrum is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now here's the first offering. Akil Baddoo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate here is Jason Dominguez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up 1-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Happ back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this is right to him in left as he hardly into the box. Number 18. Couple of hits and 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. This one's flared off to the right side, and Castro will be there to put it away for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Robinson Chirinos. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. The next Cub up, Ian Happ, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. 2 hits in 7 tries. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Popped up. Madrigal is there, and he's got it for the first out. So next to bat will be Robbie Grossman. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Candelario, base runner at first with 1 out. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Pops this one up. Wisdom trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The catcher,
and up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he popped him up. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Batting 8.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Willie Castro. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The set and the 1-1, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-2, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact,
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Now at the plate, Brennan Davis, who was an early round selection in the draft a while back, and now he's here for his first major league at bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact. He cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting 9.
Next, it'll be Clint Frazier. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. No balls and 1 strike. Swing, and it misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. First offering.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Nick Madrigal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the...
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average, and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Full count now, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. First time up, he went down looking. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Goodrum gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. A runner at first with no outs here. Two pitch is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next to the Tigers.
And now Jason Dominguez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Duffy. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Castro onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate here is number 18. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
2-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
3 balls and no strikes.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ian Happ is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And that pitch is almost unfair right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Harold Castro.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Frazier moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. No one on with 1 down. And in the bag next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now
digging in next, Robbie Grossman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 offering. Candelario stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Clint Frazier is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Clint Frazier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Nico Hoerner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. So now into the box is Keibert Ruiz, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Willie Castro is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Nico Goodrum. Singled in his last at bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side in. So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Now stepping in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Dominguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last AB. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. He's set and the pitch.
Number 18.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Left side, but well fouled. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Harold Castro. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hill is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now that
first pitch of the AB on its way.
Ian
sent in the air out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Now that the 7th.
Here's the first pitch. Brennan Davis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Outside 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next. It'll be Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman
drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Grounded to the right, reined in. And there's 1 away. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He grounded out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Happ makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Number 66 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Number 58 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. First pitch on its way.
Number 58.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And he pops it up. Schoop has room in foul territory. But this will land untouched. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Grossman will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Number 66 will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Keibert Ruiz, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Davis is right there, 1 down.
The batter,
next
9.
up for Detroit, Willie Castro.
Baseman.
It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Wisdom might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on to first, and there are 2 down. Next to dig in, Nico Goodrum. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
On to first. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Just a touch inside, perhaps. It's 2-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Into the box now, number 18. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Goes to third with it. And there's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Brennan Davis. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Dominguez gets under it and makes the... Rowan Wick takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Akil Baddoo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Akil Baddoo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one got a piece of him. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Another throw over and a dive, but he's back. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Victor Reyes will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Tigers, number 22, Victor.
At the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. One there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Chicago came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kyle Hendricks with his 4th win this season. Rowan Wick wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweights. It's the words right out my mouth. I walk a mile in my shoes. I face so many dudes. I feel used and I'm so confused. Excuse me, for example, I'm an inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's the imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just fail.
Afternoon baseball from Tarik Skubal will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. If he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Nick Madrigal is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. Stepping up is Matt Duffy. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. No balls and a strike to count. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Hit to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Adbert Alzolay is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2. Hit hard to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the center field.
Up next, Jason Dominguez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Horner makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to stand in is number 18. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike now. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Jeimer Candelario. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Jeimer Candelario.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jonathan Schoop stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Robbie Grossman becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
So to get his day started at the plate, Willie Castro trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And he misses with it 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Left side, but well foul. Candelario, the runner at third. Schoop at second with 2 gone. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here it comes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Candelario is over and he tucks it away for the second out. First pitch on its way. Nick Madrigal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Matt Duffy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Digging in, the switch hitter, Niko Goodrum. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Niko.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
He froze him on the fastball there. Niko Goodrum is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Throw over to the bag. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Harold Castro is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0, and that's low, ball 4.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Harold Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. 2 men on, 2 out, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
What a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Low and away with that one, it's 1-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The batter, second baseman, Willard.
Into the box, Willie Castro, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and he's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And another foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. No, he'll get to this one. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
The catcher, number 3, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in next, number 18 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Grossman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Castro ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Nico Goodrum will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game. The ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Baddoo leads off first with 1 away. Count even now at 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And another throw over. Runner back safely. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first and the runner back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Brennen Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brennen Davis has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. In now is Nico Hoerner, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Throw down to second. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pops this one up. Castro in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back for more from Detroit after this. Marcus Walden, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 64.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jeimer Candelario stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Madrigal retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop.
first pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in once again is Robbie Grossman. It was a walk in his last trip. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Baddoo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, here is number 18. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now into the box, Brennan Davis, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Right side. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. First pitch on its way. Keibert Ruiz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-1 to him now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Willie Castro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. This is flared out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Next to hit is Nico Goodrum as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. And now in the box, Clint Frazier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Grossman is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Hoerner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready now is Nick Madrigal. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Castro onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go. Last half of the seventh here, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Wisdom trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Third baseman.
First offering. Harold Castro is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in a 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he misses again, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. And now here is Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Candelario is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 18.
And now the first pitch. Number 18 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Ready with the 2-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Number 66 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Man, he's seeing it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And the right fielder is there to make the catch and the inning. Number 66 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Cody Hoyer.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Still 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So now here is Robbie Grossman. First pitch of the AB now.
Robbie.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If if he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And Keibert Ruiz will dig into the plate. Victor Reyes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now the first pitch.
Victor Reyes.
Here comes the 1-0. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Frazier is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Next, it'll be Willie Castro. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. One and one. Here it is. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Digging in will be Niko Goodrum. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-1 the count. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Reyes at second, Castro at first, 2 out in the inning. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Victor Reyes will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Line hard to center field. Dominguez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Clint Frazier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Nico Hoerner, he bounced out last time up. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Rex Brothers comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Akil Baddoo. It's been a 2-for-4. Javier Baez will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
To the plate now, Jason Dominguez. Late square, and this is popped up. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate now is Harold Castro. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Eric Haas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Anthony Volpe will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 17, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But that'll land foul, strike one. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, one away. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored in third with two gone now.
Number 7, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jonathan Schoop. A two-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning. Miguel Cabrera has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Next up, Patrick Wisdom. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Kyle Funkhauser takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze. Stepping in now, number 18. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, and if you remember.
Hey now, full, take the road.
8-3 is today's final. Rex Brothers earns his third. Rosa